a meal.
And ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. This is your boy FlyIslandGuy. Welcome back and welcome aboard. Today we are back in the CJ3 Plus. We're making our way a little further up in Africa, not too much further though. And we're going to be heading over to Lusaka, Zambia. Now the plan for this trip, we're in Maun, I believe it's Botswana. Let me just check that here. Yeah, Maun, Botswana. So we're going to be heading over to Lusaka, Zambia, which is kind of like to the east and a little bit north. But the plan is for us to kind of head west in Africa as we move north, make our way up the western side of Africa, and then probably end in like Morocco. But looking forward to ending this tour as our company is in some money issues right now, and we're going to need to get our Kodiak 100 back up and running, as that's the aircraft that we earn. We earn it outright, and that's our money maker. So we're just having to repair it right now. That's why we have to take out a loan and stuff, but not for my money troubles. Flight time today, we're looking at 1 hour and 20 minutes roundabouts, and we're going to be cruising at 41,000 feet. ATC has cleared us up to 9,000 feet currently. Weather right now, as you can see here and in our destination, is pretty much as is. Pretty clear skies, so it's going to be smooth sailing for the majority of the flight. So right about now, we're going to reach out to ATC and let them know that we're ready to taxi, and we will go from there. Good day, Maun Tower, November 8982, ready to taxi.
November 8982, runway 08, taxi via Alpha.
Runway 08, taxi via Alpha, November 8982. Alright folks, we are good to go. So 08 is actually right to our left in the direction that we're facing, so we have to go left. So I'm just gonna check the taxi map here just to make sure we're gonna be going the correct way. Yeah. So we'll go behind us. We can actually turn straight around behind us. And we could take taxiway Alpha, just head straight to the end of the runway. So if you saw the previous flight, this is a beautiful approach into Maun. Beautiful looking airport here as well. And I've just been enjoying the tour of Africa. Did seem kind of samey at first, as there was a lot of desert as we were kind of heading through northern Africa, but down into southern Africa. But now it's a lot more beautiful, more lush, more green down here. And so we're going to continue going through, and hopefully we'll get some beautiful sights on the way up as we get to kind of more of the bigger, more developed countries, and heading all the way back up into northern Africa. I think when I'm done here, the plan was to do another tour, but I think for now it's best that we go on to one aircraft. Right now we're renting 2 aircraft, the Citation X and the CJ3 Plus, and I think we'll just stick to 1 aircraft for now, one that we earn and one that we rent, and just try and build up some money that way. I think as well, I feel like going back to Canada and just fly around in Canada in the Kodiak. This has been such a long time since we were there, so I think that'll be good. In the meantime, folks, when we get back, we'll be waiting at the end of the runway, ready to take off and get out of here. Let's get this flight started. On our way to Lusaka, Zambia. And welcome back, folks. We're now just waiting here. We've received takeoff clearance from the tower. So let's just get these final checks before we are on our way. So we'll go to before takeoff checklist. Air source select knob to both. Let's bring this guy down. Air source select knob to both. Flaps are set for takeoff. Trim is set for takeoff. Pitot static heat switches are on. Anti-collision light switch is on. Landing lights are on. Before takeoff checklist completes. Alright, folks, so we've received our clearance to take off, so we're getting ready to go, folks. Beautiful early morning flight here today. And we're going to get it lined up on runway 08. Alright, so we've gone through our before takeoff checklist. So we can go ahead and clear that guy. And we are ready to go, folks. Alright, 9,000 is selected altitude. We'll go ahead and just make sure our altimeter is set as well. Flaps set to 15, landing lights are on. And our rotate speed for today is 102, which I know we're going to reach very quickly. So let's get going, folks. Increase our throttles a little bit. Just make sure engines stay in the green. Parking brakes released, and off to Togo we go. Got to bring my throttle up. There you go. Rotates. Ah!
Airborne time log.
Good day, Maun. Departure November 8, non-rate 2 at 9,000.
November 8982, Maun departure, good morning. Identify, climb to flight level 190.
Climb flight level 190, November 8, non-rate 2. Alright.
November 8, 982, turn right, heading 090. Expect further clearance in about 18 miles.
Turn right heading 090 and inspect further clearance in 18 miles. November 8, non-rate 2. So as we get up to our cruise altitude, folks, let's talk about our destination for today, which is Lusaka, Zambia, as I mentioned at the start of the video. So Lusaka is one of those cities that surprises people. Doesn't have the hype of Johannesburg or Nairobi, yet it's the beating heart of Zambia and full of quite character. It's a city that's constantly in motion but still manages to keep a friendly, grounded vibe. You'll notice the energy the moment you land. Wide roads, sprawling markets, and a mix of high-rises popping up alongside open-air stores and old colonial buildings. It's a city that's grown fast but hasn't lost its sense of community. So Lusaka became Zambia's capital back in 1935, chosen because of its central location, and today it's the political, economic, and cultural hub of the country. Its population has exploded over the past few decades, now well over 3 million people, making it one of the fastest growing cities in southern Africa. But despite that, Lusaka still feels approachable. People are warm and open, and the pace of life, while busy, isn't overwhelming. It's a city that works hard during the day and knows how to relax when evening comes. Climate here is one of the things that makes Lusaka pleasant. It sits on a plateau over 1,200 meters above sea level, which keeps the weather relatively mild compared to other African capitals. We get warm days and cool nights with the dry season that runs from May to October and a wet, green season from November to April. During the dry months, the skies are this endless deep blue and the air feels crisp, perfect for exploring or just enjoying a sundown on a terrace somewhere. So culturally, Lusaka is a melting pot. People from all over Zambia, 70 plus ethnic groups live here, so you'll hear a mix of languages, Nyanja, Bemba, English, Tonga, and more. This mix shows up in the city's food scene too. You'll find everything from traditional shima, thick maize porridge served with relish and meat of fish, to modern cafes serving cappuccinos and fusion dishes. Markets like Soweto Market are a world of color, fresh produce, fabrics, handmade crafts, and the hum of bargaining that never really stops. So Lusaka also has a more modern side that's growing fast. The area around Cairo Road is the city's commercial backbone, but newer districts like Arcades and East Park are full of shopping centers, restaurants, and nightlife. There's a kind of youthful energy in Lusaka right now, a feeling that the city is evolving, blending its deep cultural roots with the rising modern identity. One of the coolest things about Lusaka is how close it is to some incredible nature. Drive just a few hours in almost any direction, and you hit game reserves, waterfalls, or wildlife in the countryside. So even within reach of the city, you can visit Mundawanga Environmental Park, which is Wildlife Botanical Gardens, or the Lusaka National Museum, where you can dive into Zambia's history and art scene. There's also the Kabwata Cultural Village, a small but lively spot where local artisans sell carvings, textiles, and traditional crafts. It's one of the best places to connect with the city's creative heartbeat. But maybe the best part of Lusaka is its sense of authenticity. It's not a city built for tourists, it's a city built for its people, and that's what makes it fascinating. It's a blend of hustle and hospitality where skyscrapers rise beside street vendors selling roasted corn and kids playing soccer on dusty fields. It feels like a city that's very much alive, evolving, but still holding on to what makes it uniquely Zambian. Whether you're walking through a market, catching a view from a rooftop bar, just talk to locals, Lusaka has a way of making you feel like you're part of its story, even if it's only for a little while. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are starting our descent into Lusaka International Airport. Pretty much been a smooth flight the whole way. As you can see, beautiful weather out here in Zambia as well. So just going to do a quick review of our approach for today. And to be honest, I'm not really sure exactly which approach we're getting yet. All I know is that according to ATC, we're going to be doing the runway 10. We're going to be heading into runway 10, and we're going to be using the Rita A1A arrival, and that is about it. So I'll show you what I have programmed in, and if we depart from that due to ATC, we'll go from there. So as you could see, we are doing the ILS Yankee runway 10 approach. That's basically supposed to take us I think over the airport. That's supposed to be the initial waypoint, and then we're going to come back out, come around. ATC is most likely going to vector us just to do something a little different. Maybe may end up maybe heading directly to that Thule waypoint, and then just coming in straight for the approach. I'm not sure right now because ATC hasn't really told us. In terms of our approach, as I mentioned before, we're going to be doing the RETA 1A or the RET A1A approach. As you can see, coming right here. This is us heading towards the Z Rwy waypoint. Then we'll be heading on to Appers from there. Descending, well, we have to be there 6,500 feet or above, so should be good. I think based on our latest clearance, we're heading to Dunvu. We've been cleared down to 9,000 feet, and we're supposed to be below 9,000 here. So yeah, we should be landing soon, and when they come back, we should be on the final approach into Lusaka. So very excited as usual. Somewhere new. Hopefully we'll do a nice smooth landing there. And in the meantime, we're just gonna enjoy the views as we cross over the mountains, and now we make our way down. It does look like, I didn't notice, the elevation of this airport is kind of up there. I have to double check, but I think based on the minimums for the ILS, the airport, airport elevation is 3,780 feet. ILS minimums are at 4,091, which gives us about 1,300 feet or so, if my math is correct. So I'll keep you guys posted, and let's hopefully have a nice smooth flight here into Lusaka. Okay, so just a quick update, folks. We've got the ILS Zulu 10 approach with the APRS transition. So just something a little different than we expected. But just plug that in to our flight computer. So yeah, we should be still in a good position. All right. Just take a quick look here. Here's the difference between the two. So we're going to be heading right down here, and if you guys can see where I'm pointing to, the APRS waypoint, and we're just going to be making the right turn towards the runway. So a little more simple here, and hopefully things will work out a little better. All right. So we're going to continue our approach, and I'll see you guys when we're back on short final. All right, folks, and welcome back. We're about to make our final. I'll turn on to final approach. We've already gotten clearance from the TAKEOFF landing. We have all of our information already put in for the ILS approach, and everything looks like it's set up. See the glide slope is alive. I see the localizer is also alive as well. So yeah, I think we're in a good position, folks. About to get ready for landing. I'm not going to set full landing flaps yet. Just going to wait until we are lined up on final, and then we'll get ourselves fully prepared. Airport should be off to our 1 o'clock or so, although I can't, for some reason I can't really see it here clearly, but it should be out there somewhere. Might be maybe over here, this area. But it looks like we're going to enjoy a nice smooth approach here into Lusaka, which makes me excited. I don't want to talk too fast, but we have to redeem ourselves from that takeoff. So, all right, folks, when I come back, we'll be on short final, and we'll be all ready to land. Alright folks, and we're back on short final. Let's do our quick final approach checklist. Landing gears down, flaps are set to landing, pressurization checked, autopilot and yaw damper are off, airspeed is checked. I'll take over. Yaw damper is off now, autopilot, this is my aircraft. It's a bit blustery right now. We have about 120 knots. Sorry. Keep hitting the mic. We have about 20 knots or so. 25 knots straight in our face. So the weather report reports it as winds coming out of 180 at 2 knots. So I'm assuming that means the wind is going to die down a bit when we get to the airport. I don't know, but we shall see. Right now, looks like it's gone down to about 15 knots, which is good. 500 checked. All right, folks, we've arrived. My apologies for not talking. I actually forgot. Like, this taxi was so long to get to this parking spot that I forgot that I was recording.
Engine off, time logged. The flight is finished. It has been monitored by On Air.
All right, folks. So, just get everything open. And yeah, I think we are all done here, folks. Beautiful, beautiful weather, beautiful approach into Lusaka. So this is a very good introduction to this airport here and this part of Africa. Hope that you guys enjoyed it. My apologies once again for that horrible takeoff. This should be one of the easy aircraft to fly, so don't know what happened there, but I promise you guys, better luck next time, alright? So outside of that, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Share the video if you see fit, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. This is your boy FlyIslandGuy saying stay safe and most importantly, stay fly. I'm out. Peace.
We're soaring so high. With reggae beats we touch the sky.